All right, so welcome to this training or class. Um, this is how to become a POS agent or aggregator to earn consistent monthly income. Okay, so we'll be looking at how you can become a POS agent. This is a POS terminal, a Kudi POS terminal or Nomba. Okay, it is a POS terminal. So we'll be looking at how you can take advantage of this and how you can become an agent or aggregator in Nigeria. Okay, so the course content covers a brief background of POS business, who is a POS agent, who is a POS aggregator, Fintech companies in Nigeria, basic requirements for launching a POS business in Nigeria, basic requirements for POS agents onboarding, requirement for distributor, aggregator onboarding, office addresses and contact details of Fintech companies in Nigeria. Also, for the background, you agree with me that before now, commercial banks in Nigeria monopolized the financial industry and cut away all the profits in the sector, being that they were the sole providers of financial services. However, in recent time, with the unbundling of the financial sector by the Central Bank of Nigeria, there has been a proliferation of fintech companies nationwide. Fintech companies have been licensed to deliver financial services to the unbanked areas with the use of technology, thereby driving financial inclusion and easy accessibility to finance and financial services across localities in Nigeria. This singular CBN policy, no doubt, has created a major revolution in the financial sector as fintech companies now compete favorably with commercial banks in the industry. While this development has led to few jobs lost in the banking industry, however, it has created employment. Yes, this business has created massive employment. It has enabled new SMEs, new small businesses to grow or even to start up. So it is a good policy, and we commend the federal government of Nigeria for this initiative going forward. Okay, so who is a POS agent? Most times you come across the word agent. An agent is simply someone who does something, who delivers the interests of a principal. But in this case, a slight difference. An agent is a merchant. Every POS user, be it a POS outlet, a supermarket, retail shop, a restaurant, is an agent of the fintech financial technology company in use. Agents drive the process of agency banking. They are the end users of POS terminals, driving financial inclusion across the nation. Agents use the POS terminals to carry out deposit transactions, cash withdrawal, sales, purchase of data and utility bills, payments like PHCN bills, GoTV, DSTV, StarTimes, subscriptions charge, certain amount of fees from carrying out these transactions with the POS terminals in their custody. Commissions and income accruing to agents per volume transaction fees charged by agents sustains the agents while they offer financial services. So what we are saying here is, in essence, is that this POS business has been able to sustain so many homes, so many families, and is still doing so. All right. So who is a POS aggregator or distributor? Now, the issue here is very straight. We said a POS aggregator or distributor is a middleman. He is a middleman who identifies or who interfaces between the agent and the fintech company. So it simply means the middleman in between the company and the POS agent. He interfaces between the two of them. Okay, so we said the aggregator distributor earns in two ways: through sales of company terminals, that's terminals means POS machines, and through commission from his agent transactions. That is, we are saying he earns money from selling the company's POS machines as an aggregator, and he also earns commission from every transaction agents under him carry out. So you can now see that the aggregator earns in two ways, either from commissions from his agents and profits he makes from selling the companies, not selling per se, distributing the POS terminals of the fintech company. Okay, that is the simplest interpretation of who an aggregator is. So he is the company's affiliate or partner. Okay, and we said aggregators can earn, most fintech companies, although they don't pay the same, but most of them pays 5 naira per transaction or 7 naira per transaction carried out by the aggregator's agents. That is to say, if the aggregator has 10 agents registered under him, he is being paid aggregator's commission 7 naira or 5 naira per transaction carried out by his 10 or 20 agents. And these monies are paid, most of the fintech companies pay you instantly, while some of them pay you by month end. Okay, so you decide the particular one you wish to work with and work with them. And in this course we have identified 5 major fintech companies in Nigeria and their contact details, and so you can take advantage of them and contact them and know what their requirements are on how you can become their distributor or aggregator. However, if you are in any part of Nigeria and you need a POS machine, the Kudi brand, or should we say the Nomba brand, Nomba, Kudi. It was formerly called Kudi, but they rebranded and they now bear Nomba. If you want the Kudi terminal in any part of Nigeria, just give me a call on 070-6324-9904. As a Kudi or Nomba aggregator, I shall deliver Kudi or Nomba POS machine to you. Okay, so that is that. So you can see this diagram here of what an aggregator is. You see the fintech company, you see the aggregator, then down bottom you see the agent. Okay, now fintech companies in Nigeria, as at the time of filing this report in 2022, there are over 200 fintech companies in Nigeria offering financial inclusion services. But for the purpose of this course, we shall focus on the 5 brands. Now, what you have to understand is that with the unbundling of the financial sector in Nigeria, there has been proliferation of uncountable over 200 fintech companies in Nigeria. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we have identified 5 key POS firms, or should I say fintech companies, that are really trending and of which they are all around us. We see them, we use them every day. They are number 1, the Kudi or Nomba POS, which I'm holding the machine here. I am an aggregator of the company or a distributor of the Kudi or Nomba company. So we said the no fixed daily transaction target, POS on lease. Now what this means is that the Kudi or Nomba fintech company do not sell their terminals, but they give it out on lease for 20,000 naira. That is to say that no fixed daily transaction target. You know, most fintech companies say before you get your POS terminal, you must certify that you can carry out volumes of transactions in a day. Well, that is important, but not everybody can be able to meet up such targets. So you decide which of the fintech companies you want to market or make use of their POS terminal. Now the next one on the list is Opay. Opay, we said POS is on lease. Their Android POS goes for as high as 50,000 naira. Traditional POS goes for 35,000, and the Opay mini POS goes for 8,500 naira. You can lease the Opay terminal, or I think you can purchase it outrightly for say 60,000 or 50,000 naira to purchase it outrightly. Now the next one on the list is Money Point. Money Point, they lease out their terminal for 25,000, and they have targets. They said you must be able to carry out 100,000 naira fixed daily transaction, and if you're unable to consistently carry out this volume of transaction, that's 100k in a day, they could retrieve the POS terminal from you. Okay, so find out more about them. The fourth one is palmpay. Palmpay POS is on lease and for purchase. You can either lease it or you purchase. The traditional POS goes for 15,000 naira, 25,000 naira for the Android POS. Now for outright purchase, if you want to purchase the palmpay POS machine, it's 50,000 naira. Now the fifth one on the list is the Xpress Payments. Xpress Payments is a brand that is driving financial inclusion. They give out free POS terminals to their agents, but you must certify that you're going to utilize the machine to carry out transaction. They don't have any fixed transaction targets. So these are the 5 key POS terminals in our list. Okay, so you do your further research on them and take advantage. Also look at basic requirements for a successful POS business in Nigeria. So we've outlined 10 requirements that you need to have to be a successful, or to carry out a successful POS business. Number one, we said financial discipline. Yes, you must have financial discipline to run small business. You don't eat up your capital. You make sure every saving counts, because it is your business capital. Number two, we said good record keeping, cash inflows and outflow. Every POS business must be able to record down what comes in, that is the capital inflow, and what goes out. If you don't have these records, you're not taking proper record of your business, then we don't know how the business is going to thrive. So you need good record keeping for your POS business. Number three, we said startup capital, at least 50k to 100k. You must have at least 50k to 100k to start up, because once you're given the POS machine by the fintech companies, you need money to carry out this business. For instance, if somebody comes to withdraw, say 20k, 10k, 30k, you should be able to give, it is called cashback. You should be able to give them cash while you debit their ATM card. Okay, so you need startup capital, at least say 50,000 or thereabouts. The number four, we said location, then traffic in bracket. That you can see that every business needs traffic. Without traffic, you can't make sales, you can't grow your business. So in citing a POS business, location is prime. Location is key. You don't go and start up a POS business in a lonely street, or in a hidden place where you don't have traffic. So if you're starting up a POS business, think location. Okay, number five, we said internet fraud alert. In recent times, there has been high rates of internet fraud, and POS machines are being hacked. POS outlets are being attacked by hoodlums to cut away their money and their POS terminals. So if you're going to start or run a POS business, you must take proper care of this concern. You must be security conscious. You must be fraud alert. You must make sure your PIN, your secret PIN, are secret, are not exposed to anybody. Make sure you secure your login details, and take note of this: never you release, or should I say call back any OTP pin sent to you by anybody. Because most time internet fraudsters, one method they use is that if they want to hack your POS wallet or your account, they will generate an OTP code and send to you, and now call you to resend back such code. Once you do that, your wallet is hacked. So never you send back any OTP pin sent to you by anybody. Never you release or give out your login pin to a stranger. Never you do that. Take note of that. Now, another point on basic requirements for a successful POS business is branding. You must ensure your POS outlet is branded. You must have banners. Most fintech companies give out banners to the aggregators, and the aggregators give out banners to their POS agents. So if you don't have banners, you can get an artist to construct a small sized banner to further advertise and bring traffic to your POS outlet. Okay, we also looked at number 7, alternative POS network downtime. Take note, this is Nigeria. You cannot predict network. So expect network downtime. So what do? You should have an alternative POS. If you're going to be running a business center or a POS outlet, I advise get an alternative POS. Okay, if you have a Nomba POS, you can decide, this is Nomba or Kudi POS. If you have one, you can decide to have another one as an alternative machine. Should in case there is network issue in one, you can switch to the other POS terminal and carry out your transaction. This is wise. Okay, number 8, we looked at contact of POS support team, GSM and email. Now, if you are a POS agent in any location in Nigeria, make sure you have the contact details of the Fintech support team. This is very important because there are times when you have transaction issues, debit errors, failed transactions, and network issues. You need to know who to call. You should call your aggregator, or you should call the company support team. You must call someone, or you should know how to log in complaints via the app or the POS terminal. This is very important. Number 9, we said focus on turnover to beat your competitors. Okay, now we find out that most persons just want to rake in the whole profit at once. No, it is not done that way. In the POS business, you take it small by small. For instance, if somebody comes to carry out a transaction of 15,000 naira, yeah, if you know your charge system of the fintech company you could say, well, 15,000 naira. Actually, you're supposed to charge 150 naira for such transaction. But because you want turnover, you want people to patronize your outlet, you can take, say, 100 naira for a transaction of 15,000 naira, so that you can take advantage of turnover, and so that they can come back to your outlet next time. Okay, so these are strategies. Now, number 10, we said offer other integrated services to maximize profit bills. To maximize profit, like bills payments. Yes, what we are saying here is that you have to integrate not just cashback services. You could integrate bills payments, paying of NEPA bill, paying of GoTV, paying of StarTime subscription, and then NEPA bill or Bet Ninja subscription or what have you. So the advice here is that go for a terminal, a POS terminal that can carry out other integrated services. What I'm saying here in essence is that there are some POS machines that can not carry out all these other integrated services. They only do cashback, withdrawal, and deposit. But you have to go for machines or POS terminals that can carry out such transactions, that you can pay NEPA bill in your neighborhood, you can do NEPA bill subscription, GoTV, DSTime subscription in your neighborhood. I think this can boost your income. Okay. Next is basic requirements for POS agent onboarding. Now, how do you get onboarded? We said the onboarding procedures differs from fintech companies, but however, there are certain basic requirements and documentation required of the prospective agent to be registered, onboarded as an agent. Number one is BVN, valid means of identification like your PVC, NIN, driver's license, utility bill, passport, business address, location, contact details, your GSM, email address, and all that, your bank account, and number 8, CAC documents. That is, if you have a registered company. Please take note, CAC document is not compulsory, but if you have a registered company, you should submit your CAC document as one of the requirements for onboarding or registering an agent. Okay, now take note, these requirements differ from fintech companies to fintech companies. What fintech companies A will demand as a requirements might be slightly different from what fintech B will demand, but these are the basic things that almost all of them demand. Now we look at requirements for POS aggregators, distributors, onboarding. What we are saying is that what are the requirements for you to become an aggregator or distributor for POS? The requirements for POS aggregators onboarding. Unlike the onboarding processes for agents, same also differs from fintech companies as it relates to aggregatorship. Most fintech companies requires that you provide a CAC registered business or company certificate, valid means of identification, BVN account details, your residential or office address, contact details, and the rest. To apply for becoming a POS distributor or aggregator of a fintech company, most firms requires you convince them that you have the knowledge or experience of what it means to become an aggregator. Not every firm will just accept you like that you want to become a distributor. They want to be sure that yes, you know what that job role is, and if you have the capability, the experience, and the knowledge to do it. Okay, so that is that. So before you apply, do a quick research of what's happening in the fintech industry. If you're already an affiliate with other fintech firms, it is an added advantage for you as it shows that you have the experience for the job. So if you're already an aggregator with a particular POS firm or fintech firm, I think that boosts your chances of being accepted in your application to be an aggregator or distributor of a fintech company. So what do you do? What do you do next? Is to choose the fintech company you wish to work partner with and follow up with them with calls or application letter via their email, or reach out to them in their office. Once you're onboarded, you will be mentored on how their company works, the aggregator's monthly fees, and when or how you are paid your commission. Now, like we said in the previous chapter, we said every aggregator ends in two ways. You earn from commissions that accrues from transactions carried out by your downlines or agents, or you are paid or you earn from selling of the company's POS terminals. Okay, so that is it. So once you apply to the company, you can apply through their email or through their office address. You apply, and if you are approved or onboarded as an aggregator, they will now guide you through the process and give you small little mentorship on how their system works. So they will also tell you how much and how you can access POS terminals from them, and they'll guide you through all their company policies and procedures, and how much you have to be paid as your aggregator fee per transaction and all that. So we'll look at office addresses and contact details of fintech companies in Nigeria. Fintech companies in Nigeria operate physical offices. Okay? While they operate physical offices, they also have visual online presence. So you can contact them via their office or online. Okay, existing or prospective agents can contact them in their office or through their official office. Now, from the 5 listed fintech companies, we provided contact details of their head offices, their contact details, their email, and their phone numbers. So for Kudi, Nomba, where I work for them, I am an affiliate with them. So their office is situated at number 19B Bosun Adekoya Street, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, Nigeria. And their email address is support@nomba.com. Okay, you can see my number there. You can contact them with their various phone numbers there. The next one there is Opay, Alexander House, Otumba, Jobi Fele Way, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Their WhatsApp number are listed there. Their email, customer service at opay-inc.com. You can also email them at ng-partners@opayinc.com. Now, money points, they are situated at 12 Wole Ario Street, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, Nigeria. Their phone numbers are there. Their support email, support@moneypoint.com. You can see their Facebook page and all that. Okay, palmpay, they are situated at 20 Opebi Road, Opebi, Lagos, Nigeria. You can see their phone number there. You can see their email there. Xpress Payments, which is a free POS terminal at the moment. They are situated at 23 Obakinjobi Way, GRA, Ikeja, Lagos. You can see their phone number there. You can see their email there. Custom care at expresspayment.com. You can see another email there, hello@expresspayment.com. So thank you for being part of this class. If you got value from this class, you can hit the subscribe button below to subscribe to our channel so that you can get more videos as we drop them on this channel. Like this video for it to go viral. Also, drop your comments or questions below this video. If you got comments or inquiries, you drop them below this comments. Do well to subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again. Bye bye.